So the morning cometh, the riggings begin, sails trimmed, crow's nest swabbed, poop deck dirty, very dirty.
Alright, so this is the start of Interview Canoe 2015. We're going to change it up. We did a couple cool things with the canoe. Got my friend Myles here. We're going to interview him today.
Damn right.
And we're going to test some things out. This is kind of a pilot slash stage prep for the future.
Pilot, co-pilot?
Co-pilot, pilot, yeah.
I think it's a go.
I think it's a go. Alright.
Alright.
Welcome to Interview Canoe.
Ahoy! Scallywags. Gorgeous day here on the French Broad. Slightly calm, yet turbulent in its own right. The still waters of the river run deep, and by deep, I mean approximately 5 to 7 feet. We're going to begin our trip with the story of the gray fox. The story of the gray fox originates in Massachusetts, and the gray fox was purchased for $180, 2 packs of Marlboro Lights, and 2 packs of Swiss cake rolls. It was a 1991 Volkswagen Jetta, gray by designation, which served me on my way down to North Carolina. Packed up everything I owned, threw it in the back, and drove on down. Which, as much as the song Wagon Wheel is quite unfortunate and overplayed, it took me about 17 hours to get down to the coast of Carolina, as designated by the song. So, you know, I rolled down there, everything super dandy, have a good time, stopped at the Piggly Wiggly, bought some groceries. So, you know, I was chilling at camp and they're like, hey, we need a lifeguard, can you swim? I said, yeah, well, of course I can swim. So they sent me up the river, as it would be, and I drove to Boomer, North Carolina, land of dogfighting and meth labs. So I got there. Get broadsided.
Alright, let's take it on the easy coast. I'm going to bring us down right on the side of it.
Okay, we're going to the left.
Hard back into the...
Okay. What side you want me on, brother?
Oh, that's good. Powers, I'm going to help the paddle us. Here, there we go.
Okay.
The river is massive. This impressive.
It's nice. Judas. That's perfectly fine. Well, I'll continue to tell as we paddle on. So, what do you got?
I'm good.
All right, fantastic. So I drove my car to Boomer, North Carolina, and along the way on I-40, you know, just cruising along, and then you hear go-go, go-go-go-go-go-go-go. And you know, that means one thing. That's your muffler. So my muffler decided to give way, and these springs the spring loaded mount gave way. Alright. Good? Alright.
Here we go.
Avast, scurvy currents. Well, this is a great trip then.
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay, so we continue on. You know, so it seems the spring-loaded mount gave way in my car. So, you know, what happens when you hear noise in the engine? You just simply turn up the radio. That way you don't hear the noise. So about hour 4 now, I'm cruising along, and lo and behold, black smoke starts to pour into my vents. So I said, hey, I'm gonna open the windows. So, you know, this is about hour 5 now. I'm still cruising. Muffler connection gone. Spirits always high, which is nice. So I go to camp and hang out there for about a week or so. So then I cruise there, and I go to leave, and I, you know, go to pull into Walmart to get some longins or long johns. And, you know, I go to pressing my brakes, and, well, hell, they won't push. So I figured, well, that's no good. You know, not a cylinder, but apparently the booster pack for my master cylinder decided to stop working. And that's always unfortunate. So, you know, continue to cruise, continue. So, you know, ended up with a slow leak in my tire. And then we continue on to Winston-Salem, where a friend of mine was supposed to be moving to, which is the whole reason I left Massachusetts. Well, lo and behold, they didn't move. And I put into my parking spot, you know. So I'm like, all right, sweet, it's time to go. So I put my car into reverse. And well, hell, it goes forward. And you know, maybe I'm an idiot. You know, it's a very possible cause. And so I try really hard, you know, put the car into reverse, and it goes forward again. So I end up putting my foot out the door, pressing my back to the seat, and pushing myself out of a parking spot. And then continue on my trip home. Well, come to find out that apparently there's a linkage within my system, plastic clip, that decided, you know, hey, I'm just going to go liberate myself and come off in your engine and melt. So that's always good. So I drove home with no reverse, no first, no third, and no fifth. Driving
Massachusetts?
No, this is from Boomer, North Carolina, about 6 hours away from the coast in Newport, where I was living. Yeah, so I'm cruising. I hit, you know, right outside of Greensboro, so, and it has one of those caution signs, and it's like, you know, delayed traffic ahead, next 6 miles, and I go, son of a bitch. So I get stuck on a hill, and lo and behold, I have to get my car rolling in second gear. So I'm, you know, like, you know, 5,500 RPMs, like, whoa, trying to get the car going. It goes. So I end up making it back. And then my car sat for 6-7 months after that. Driven maybe 5 times after that. And towards the end of my time at camp, I was leaving and my car was dead, so I said, well, hell, what can we do? How can we have some fun? So I donated it to the Carteret County Fire Department. And they torched that son of a bitch to the ground. Like, burnt it to holy hell and used the Jaws of Life as an exhibition vehicle. So unbelievably awesome. The great. I'm going to call salud to a fantastic day here on the river with Mr. Rothwell. Doctor.
Cheers.
Cheers.
As always, this episode brought to you by Cobra. Girls hate it till they try it. It's the sweetest malt liquor you'll ever find. King Cobra. So, you're a Massachusetts boy?
I am a masshole, born and bred, 26 years.
Yeah.
You know, I left because life circumstances deal you a deck of cards. You know, maybe you get a pair of 2s, maybe you get a king jack offsuit. Who really knows? But it was time for me to go. Thank you to Billy Joel.
Billy Joel is the man.
Billy Joel is the man. We'd always listen to what circa late 80s, early 90s, Madison Square Garden, leisure shoes, white tennis shoes, Billy Joel.
He gets a bad rap, but I think he's a brilliant composer.
Mm-hmm.
And his lyrics are pretty damn good.
I agree. I was very happy. I was, you know, doing the fun run at the Funkatorium on Thursday and ended up finding the Downeaster Alexa.
Yeah.
Great fishing song. Reminds me of home a lot. You know, you can't always get home, but you listen to music that has to remind you of home just to get a good fix.
Yeah, we can sing something.
Ooh.
I'm on Downeaster
Alexa.
And I say that you can't find the canyon.
But a good captain can't fall asleep. But I tried my Downeaster Alexa. And I'm cruising through Block Island Sound.
There's no fish in the water.
But tonight I will drink my memories down.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Not bad, good rendition.
Does that sound good?
That's what I'm talking about. We're trying to drum up the fish for. So as you see with my paddle here, this is a hand-fashioned paddle. Inside is an oak dowel rod, approximately 3/4 of an inch thick to fit the shaft, smeared with Gorilla Glue to foam for sturdiness. Not bad though. I think I've had this paddle for, five years now. This one took me 55 miles on the Suwannee River in Florida. I'm gonna just pull a 180 little freestyle canoeing. You know, right behind me, if I can teepee. Why not? Along the riverside.
Where are you from?
I am from my motherland. I claim Poland.
Oh, I'm Czech.
Oh, you very Czech. Czech mate.
Czech name.
On river. We paddle strong like Russian bull. Fast like Russian ox.
I'll tell you, I only know 2 words that my grandpa taught me.
What do you got?
Whoopee,
Okay.
which is belly button,
Boopy?
and Schlotska, which is
Schlotska?
shit.
Okay.
That's the 2 words grandpa taught me.
I got Matka, which is mother in Polish, and Kartoflis.
Kartoflis?
Kartoflis.
What's that?
Potatoes.
Now you see where that tree dips in the water?
Yes.
I'm going to put the back end of the canoe right through that and lock it in. Does that make sense?
Put your ass end through.
Yeah.
So you want to roll straight or back it in?
Back it in because I don't want this. I don't want
You
the camera
big fine woman, won't you back that thing up?
We got to turn quick because I don't want that camera.
All right, I'm gonna pedal on this side and get it. That's fine. I'm just trying to get it.
Where's your beer?
All right, I think we're kind of good. You're on the crashing part.
Hold on!
Oh, man down.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Shit.
We're fine.
Alright, just hold it.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
We're good. I've got a wet ass, but everything's good.
Okay.
We're gonna have to, hold on.
I got you. Alright. That's not bad.
That's not bad for the current. Well done.
I saw that going a lot worse.
I agree. All right, let me.
I lost half my Cobra.
I lost half my beer.
We need, you know what? Let's just get out there because I don't want to. Let's just stay on the river until it calms down a little bit.
Ah.
All right. I got him.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. All right.
Go.
Well.
Forward. We're taking a water. Forward.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Paddle gone.
Okay.
Paddle. All right, so. All right, hold beer. Nice and chill there. Move around.
I've never taken something photos before.
Well, we're gonna back it up. Then we're gonna go ahead and try it.
Dude, I'm going to get out.
Well, I mean, I think we'll be okay. If, like, paddle catch it up. Then we have a race.
It's gonna be epic. I'm glad you know me too, because we almost died a couple times.
Oh no, that's fine.
That was great.
Beer?
Let's hold off because my beer's ruined.
Oh.
I have your beer. I think it might be good, but I don't know. Water might have got in this beer.
Am I concerned? No.
Here.
Not at all. Cheers to non-drowning. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's continue on. We should have brought a baler with us.
I'm going to use my Cobra bottle.
That makes perfect sense. Overall, not bad though. I feel we got past it virtually unscathed. No one died.
You know what I need? It'd be great.
Another Cobra?
Yeah. I am a little sad that I lost my Cobra.
I understand. You need to put koozies here. A horse walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Get the fuck out of here."
Tell me about the first time you tried to kiss a girl.
Oh, okay. I like this. So the first time, her name was Andrea. I was, oh god, I think like 11, and she was 14. We were chilling at Megansett, which is the beach I learned how to swim at, hometown, Megansett Beach, North Falmouth represent, always. From there, we were playing a game of Truth or Dare. Her ugly cousin wanted to hook up with me, but I didn't want any of that. I wanted the older person. So, it was Truth or Dare. I got dared to kiss her, and I said, "Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give it to me." And it was a little awkward, a little embarrassing, you know? Other than that, fantastic.
Was she a good kisser?
She was. She was.
Tongue?
Hmm?
Did you give her any tongue? Were you too young?
Sir, let's be serious. The tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. Yeah, I gave her that muscle. Not a lot, you know, just a little taste of what it could be, you know?
You said you were 11 and she was 14.
Correct.
Do you like older women?
I definitely do. You don't have to put up with the bullshit of immaturity. How about you? Do you like the older women or do you like them younger?
I like them all. I feel like just the female creature in and of itself
It's definitely a creature.
It's one of the most beautiful things. I mean, I say that in a positive light, not a negative light.
Okay.
Just the female being, the female form, I think it's admirable in all its different ways.
Well, I agree. I mean, as much as the sculpture of David is beautiful in its own right, or the handworking and such, let's be serious. The female figure, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The curves, males are just, yeah, we're the remnants.
And even the personalities, though, I mean.
In what manner?
Well, I mean, like if you dated somebody who was 18 or somebody who was 30 or somebody who was 40, just life experience, you'll have different conversations. They may all be good, but they may all be good in different ways.
I agree. Each satisfies a certain part of you.
And, you know, and then some people are really good for, like, this is just in general, like friends too, but some women you connect with more on, like, I don't know,
Emotional level,
philosophical level,
spiritual, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, some girls make you laugh until you pee. Well, that's never happened, but you know.
Oh, I do.
But it's all kind of great.
I agree wholeheartedly. That's nice. I find it funny that there's noodles on the power line.
Is that a power line? I think it's just, it pulls the dredger.
Yeah. Okay. dredge cable, noodles, good times. No P.F. Chang, but you know, that'll work just fine.
You like P.F. Chang's?
No, I don't. I've never eaten it.
What's your favorite restaurant downtown?
Oh, shit. You know, I don't really go downtown much, but I would have to say Farm Burger with their mac and cheese and pulled pork. I really wish there was more pulled pork. But, you know, it's not bad. Have you ever seen someone die?
Yeah, I've had people die right in front of me.
Exactly. So having that perspective on life definitely sobers you to what it actually is. And I feel you come to terms with it a lot quicker. I mean, it's kind of just like, oh, you died right in front of me. Okay, cool.
It's
not
very
cool, but
surreal when that happens.
Yes, it really is.
And because I'll tell you, the first woman that ever died in front of me was like 28 years old. She had collapsed inside of a Walmart. I was in the ER, new, and she was kind of obese, and she came
All right,
in.
define kinda. What do we got? Like height, weight? What do we got?
Probably 5'6", 230.
Oh yeah, that's
maybe,
definitely
maybe 200. I mean,
that's definitely portly.
But anyhow, all I remember is she came in. I'd never worked the code. They're bagging her, CPR immediately. They've got scissors, they're cutting the clothes off.
Yeah.
And we're all doing rounds of CPR. And it's super intense.
Yeah.
And then after like a half an hour, the doctor calls it. And everyone walked out of the room and went back like nothing happened. It was really weird. They had 5 other patients each. The doctor had a bunch of other stuff going on. They did all they could do, and then they walked out and they were calm. And I was okay with it.
Yeah.
But it was weird. I wasn't offended by it. Like, I didn't feel like they didn't care. But it was like, that's strange. And then I remember being on the far end of the ER, and I saw it must have been her boyfriend walk in.
Okay.
And I realized from across the room that all he knew was that she had collapsed at Walmart and been taken to the ER. He didn't know.
Oh, wow.
And the mother, from like 15 feet away, didn't say anything, but he knew. And he collapsed right there. And that is what tore me up. Seeing the living feel the pain of the dead.
Yes.
That's what hurt.
Yes. Because once someone dies, it's like, okay, you can kind of wash your hands of it and like, okay, you have to have that barrier. Being like, gone, on to the next thing. Like, it's part of your job.
Right.
But it's going to happen.
I think, like Jesse, I think the hardest part for me would not be dealing with the dead guy in the living room, but the family members who all of a sudden just saw them, within 10 minutes have a heart attack and die. That's the hard one.
It definitely is. Speaking from experience and shit, like, I ended up, like, I saw my father pass away, like, within 10 feet of me. Like, brother was giving him CPR type shit. And then we had to call the bus and such, but, like, seeing him die, and then prior to that, like, being right next to my mom when she kind of passed, it was like, okay. They take you into the not therapy room, but like the grieving room, which is so fucking sterile. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, the hospital room, I mean, it's all white walls, shit like that. Like, okay, it's super sterile. My brothers looked at each other and were like, shit, man, we're fucking orphans now. And that's an interesting thing to realize and to have to accept. Like, regardless of what you do, regardless of life's purpose or means, shit, it's us now. It's us 4 against the fucking world. What do you got? Let's fucking go.
Did you all deal with it the same way? Did you all maybe not deal with it the same way, but later on you come to the same place? Or?
No, not at all. At that point, myself and my brother Matt were home. And Matt performed CPR, I made the call and handled that shit. Mike was somewhere else, and Mark was doing his own shit. Mark, I feel, ended up like putting up his own walls. Mike saw it and moved forward. Matt doesn't like to speak about it at all. And I'm very, very much like an open book about it. And that's kind of the way we deal with it. It's weird.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things I've learned in the last few years is like, I used to feel like one way or the other was wrong.
Yeah?
I do feel like certain ways are maybe more peaceful than others, or more, but I realize so many people deal in different ways.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That was kind of like.
Of course it's okay. I mean, you know, some people cry, some people break shit, some people rage. You know, depending on what your personality is, you do what you do to cope. You know, but at that point, it's kind of nice in the sense that, you know, it forces you to get your life in order. It's like, I don't have this. Like, you know, people are like, oh, I'm going to go talk to my parents, get this. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. I haven't had that for like, nine years. I haven't had that. It's just interesting. Like, obviously I hold no ill will towards anyone. It's just like, oh, it's nice, you know? And seeing people not appreciate what they have really frustrates me. So this is a nice little spot. I was here, whatchamacallit, waiting to go to my YMCA interview for a site director for the after school program. And I hung out here for like a good hour and a half. And drew. Actually, I think it's the next one with the overpass. And just drew everything I saw. It's nice to get back to the wholesome moments of life in which you just sit down with an actual like journal and write and draw what you see and just actually take the, you know, our society is based on like, what is it, 2.5 to 4 minute clip, right? And then we lose interest. But being able to sit and actually, like, as these folks are doing, watch the water and see how it rolls. They're like, oh, it's not interesting. What's the next? It's like, just appreciate the moment. And I feel that has gone from our society. And it's very saddening to see.
Well,
is where you get water from.
Hey.
It's what horses eat.
Hi.
Hi? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, that's fantastic.
We're going to go right around this gully up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach, let me see your J-stroke. What do you got? You got a J-stroke?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Really? J-stroke?
Look, this is what I know. I know steer.
Okay.
I know the pool.
Okay.
And I know. Yes, those are the three I know.
Oh, see, no, it's all about the letters, my friend. You got to go J-stroke, come down and J it out. You J it out, so that way when you paddle, like, it keeps you moving forward, and then it's corrective, because when you pull this way, it sends your bow to the left.
Oh, so it's just
And then you take that, yeah, exactly, a little J at the end, and rotate the paddle.
How about the G-stroke?
G-stroke, what's that?
You said your letters,
The G-stroke,
G-stroke?
it's what I do late at night when no one's watching.
I thought that was the P-stroke.
Ooh, touche. The P-stroke is more of a jiggle. If you shake more than 3 times, you're playing with it. Should have parked at the wedge.
Well, I didn't know,
what the day would bring?
I didn't know what the day would bring. I figured this would be good.
Yeah, it's nice to figure out the regs and such, you know?
It's good that I knew you. Had I just brought some random person out and this happened,
No.
they may not be talking. I may watch a video later and they're just sitting there like,
What the hell? Dude, this shit sucks. We almost capsized and shit. No. I definitely got a little bit of canoe structure to my life.
I've never felt scared in this, like we were going to flip in this canoe.
Today or in general?
Ever. Until today. I mean, there was a chance there. We lucked out.
Well, you know, we attempted a interesting type thing.
Yeah, stupid
with Zach trying to...
Dude, we're just gonna back this thing in right here. We just, saddle it up. We got no brakes, no real motor, no steering. Yeah, we'll be fine. It was great. You want a sip, dude?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, just check it. Interview Canoe. Woo! Yeah! 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 That's how we roll. That is cold.
Doesn't it feel good?
That is brisk, and that is a hangover cure. The Interview Canoe.
All right.
Oh man. French broad. Loving her. Her name's Charlemagne.